Hey, what's up, listeners? Just a reminder to check the description for any information mentioned in the episode. Also, contact the crew on Twitter at What's the Remedy, on IG at What's the Remedy Podcast, or email us at What's the Remedy Podcast at gmail.com with any questions, comments, concerns, or topics. And don't forget to give us 5 stars and leave a review on iTunes, SoundCloud, or YouTube. Now let's get this show started.
You're supposed to relax, but in moderation. Understand.
Relax, but don't just say fuck it.
Understand, you still have to live after vacation.
Pretty much.
You still got to be.
Like you're coming back.
Bills coming early and your girl is the latest, and she's saying that she's down, but the crib always vacant, and you do a dollar's worth, but it's pennies that you making, and you trying to be the greatest. You gotta get creative when you from the side of town where the kids hardly make it, and you try to eat your mind, but the pigs always hating, and your freedom's on the line, and it's years that you facing, and you trying to be the greatest.
All right, what's up? Welcome back. This is What's the Remedy Podcast. Your boy Dr. J.
And the guy formerly known as Day One, aka Assad Al Mustafa Akbar X to the third power.
Nigga got a new name.
Yeah, be more careful, baby. You know what I'm saying? Be more in the building. You know what I'm saying? Cause we doing a little something different, whatever. So
Nigga had like 4 aliases.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? AKA Breaker of Chains, AKA Father of Dragons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
King of the North.
Yeah, King of the North, King of the Northeast. You know what I'm saying? Rip it one time.
King of Galena Park.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your auntie's vacation partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Vacations with your auntie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Always gonna be Mr. Wash to the majority of everybody. But you know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, be more careful.
Be more careful.
'Cause-
Aside X.
Yeah, because you got to be more careful.
Got to be more careful, my nigga.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. How was your weekend, bro? Oh, wait, we got to tell you. Oh, so Ashley was supposed to be back today.
Yeah.
Had a little technical difficulties.
Yeah, she got caught in she wasn't in an accident, but a bad traffic accident on the freeway.
Yeah.
She'd been sitting in traffic for like the last 2-3 hours. So
Yeah, so half of Houston Highway 59 was shut down for like the past 3 hours, so she was stuck in that. So we are back with just us two again this week.
yeah, Dolo, no trio. So
No, we good though. We gonna get through. We gonna muddle through this hoe.
yeah.
But anyway, how was your weekend, bro?
Same old shit, different day, whatever. It was something that you had posted last week
What's up?
for it was an art show. That was on that Saturday that we were supposed to go to.
I seen that. I seen
Yeah.
people edit, and I was like,
Yeah.
we didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until after I seen people at it. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. I saw people posting, and I was like, oh shit, that's that art show I was looking at. And I
Yeah.
was like, damn, we didn't even go.
Yeah, so
I mean, I was busy at the time because that was on Saturday, right?
mhm.
Yeah, no, I was at a gender reveal, so doing my grown folk shit again.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I seen people at it, and I remembered. I was like, damn, we said we were gonna go to that, but it looked like it was a good look. I mean, I like artistic things.
yeah. I'm not saying look at so they're trying to buy some art, put some stuff in your house and shit. So
Right.
I'm saying give people a shot that's doing some new things. So
Yeah.
like I said, I really didn't do too much this weekend. Like I said, I was off, but caught up on Luke Cage.
I ain't
Watched
watched
it.
it. I ain't watched the new season yet.
Yeah, I watched that, whatever. And then you know what I'm saying, got with some fam and stuff. You know what I'm saying, just chill.
That's what's up, man. That's what, like I said, this weekend I did, my usual grown folk shit. Went to another gender reveal and stuff. I mean, this one was cool because they used like fireworks to do the gender. So like only one person knew, of course. They went around back, shot off fireworks, and if they were pink fireworks, it was gonna be a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Blue fireworks, a boy. Turned out they had pink fireworks. So congratulations to them having them a little girl or whatever. But I was like, man, that's what's up. I like to see new and innovative gender reveals. I keep seeing new ones like every time I see one. So
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting that people's creativity with them hoes. So the other thing I did was I went to a brunch. The brunch thing I talked about last week on the show.
Yeah.
Brunches. My homeboy DJ G Rose and a few other people we know put on. Their name Brandon, Jamar. I can't name everybody that was involved, but yeah, they all put on this brunches event at Lily and Bloom is where it ended up being at off of 110 Main right by UHD, and it was really a good look, man. Like I mean, they it was their first time. It was their first time doing the event, but it actually had a nice turnout. It was a good look in there. They had $13 carafes. Had a few little snacks, like brunch snacks or whatever, because this place isn't normally a place that serves food, so they had to bring a caterer in to give some light brunch snacks in there, and it was straight. I couldn't complain about it. They said they're gonna try to expand, do more for the next one, so we're gonna make sure we support that too. And so I would advise people when it comes out again, we'll probably be posting about it and talking about it on here a little bit too. But I would advise going down and checking that out because it was a good look for that. And like I said, my homeboy G Rose is a DJ and he does a really good job DJing. He's come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was my Sunday. And then after that, so I went to Turkey Leg Hut, right?
Oh yeah, talk about this shit.
So I'm mad. The reason I was said about Turkey Leg Hut because I ain't saying to knock the Turkey Leg Hut because I've heard like their wings is really good and stuff like that. But I've heard people say that they take a long time, and they did. They took a long time. But the problem I had was they charge so much for these turkey legs. Like the famous ones, the stuffed turkey leg, not even just the regular stuffed one, the stuffed one with Alfredo and stuff, the one that I've heard of before, that hoe was $30 for one turkey leg. Like, who paying $30 for one turkey leg?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, so like we didn't even get that one. Like me and my gal ended up splitting the regular stuffed turkey leg. It was supposed to be stuffed with like dirty rice.
Yeah.
But that stuffing, like, it tasted like some stovetop. Like if you ever bought some stovetop stuffing out the store.
Now that you say that, like I said, I know you're gonna get to this part in the story, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what got y'all sick.
With that stovetop stuffing. That's what I'm thinking too. Like the stuffing, like it was supposed to be dirty rice, and I was like, this ain't dirty rice.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the turkey leg itself, like it was supposed to be like a smoked turkey leg or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, the ones I had at Disney World were fire. And so, in comparison, I'm like, this place is a turkey leg hut. I expected them to outdo them hoes at Disney World. Like they weren't as good as the fair turkey legs. They weren't as good as amusement park turkey legs.
The Shell station in Waller County.
Shit, dog. They ain't touched the Shell station in Waller County.
Yeah, they got the turkey legs there and shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere else you've been that has some really good turkey legs were actually better to me. Maybe I went on a bad day, so I don't want to knock their business because, we like to support black businesses here. I don't want to knock their business. Maybe it was a bad day. Maybe, it was a bad day for me and the people that I was with.
Mm-hmm.
But from my understanding, I don't know what was going on with that whole thing. So I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to put no bad energy on the place or bad publicity on them. But for me, my personal experience, it was not a good look. Plus the fact, like after the fact, we all got sick. Everybody that I was with ended up getting sick that night. So it had to have been that kind of made us sick. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to knock them because, like I said, I've heard that their wings are good. So if anybody ever forces me to go back there.
if they force you to go back up.
Like if somebody's just like, man, I don't want to try turkey leg, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go, but I'm going to get wings this time because I heard the wings were good and I ain't fucking with their turkey. Another thing is their turkey leg just cost too much. Like even the regular plain, nothing on it turkey leg was $10. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not spending that much money on no turkey legs, bro. Like it was too much for me.
Yeah.
But it was an experience.
Oh, yeah.
And, I had heard about Turkey Leg Hut, what I'm saying, that black business, all the people talk about it, you want to support. So I got my support in.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel better about myself now. So that was my experience. If y'all have experience with the Turkey Leg Hut, let me know what I did wrong. Maybe I ordered the wrong thing.
Yeah, I know it's a baked potato spot off of South Main I want to try. And put like shrimp in.
We'll see.
That's where y'all should have went.
That's what. But no, the only reason we went there was because we were already in we went to we were on Main at Lily and Bloom, and then we were gonna go to 5015, to see how it was looking over there. But then they were like, we were like, man, we hungry, and Turkey Leg Hut's right there because Turkey Leg Hut is now right where Scrappy Brown's used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So since Scrappy Brown's, I think Scrappy Brown's either moved or closed, and so Turkey Leg Hut took that building. And so it's right down the street from 5015. So I was like, no, let's go to Turkey Leg Hut. We've been wanting to try it. So that's why we went there. So it was like me, my gal, and her homegirl. We all went over there. And it was, like I said, it wasn't a wait. We got to sit down real quick, ordered a little pitcher of sangria or whatever that shit was. It wasn't even that good either. But I don't think I'm probably just not into sangria like that. It's too fruity.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. But, it was a kind of a last minute decision. So we kind of ran with it. So I ain't tripping. But at the same time, I did get sick, so I am tripping a little bit.
Yeah. You ain't fucking with him no more.
I ain't finna play them games with him no more. But anywho, that's like the extent of my weekend and everything. Ever since then, I've been back at work. So we can move right on along.
Pretty much.
All right, we're gonna move on to our check yourself segment.
Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah. Come on, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So our main segment for today is going to be about vacations. And actually the whole reason we were going over vacations was because Ashley was supposed to be back.
Yeah.
So Ashley was supposed to be back to talk about her vacation.
Talk about her vacation to Puerto
Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta. I like my Spanish. I got a good Spanish accent. Living in Corpus
with the R's.
I roll my R's. I put the two L's. Put the Y sound. I can do all of that. Like I can read in Spanish. I wish I could speak it better.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand Spanish. I just can't speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And I can read Spanish. So if you give me something to read, I can make it sound like I know Spanish. So
yeah, like I said, I know enough that I can pick up on stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as like just have a full fluent conversation back and forth, can't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, so the whole reason we were going to talk about vacations was because, Ashley was just coming back from her nice little vacation and she was talking about how great of a time she was having. So I was like, bet, we can just discuss the mental health aspects of taking a vacation.
True.
But since she's not here, we still going to talk about vacation. But I'm going to we can kind of roll into how you feel about taking vacations. Like the first question I have is, and this is a topic that's come up everywhere, like at work, on Twitter, on Facebook, in regular real life with your friends, people ask like, how do you feel about taking vacation days? Like, are you hesitant when you're at work and you ready to take a vacation day? Do you hesitate and be like, well, should I do it or should not? Or are you like the type of person to be like, fuck it, I need these days off. I'm gonna take them off. I don't give a fuck what my boss say or nothing.
I am the hesitant person because unless I got something planned, like a trip already planned.
Yeah.
I'm taking my days off for that trip. But just to take a vacation day just to be off or to be like spur of the moment type shit, I kind of be hesitant because I be like, what if it's something I want to do later on, whatever, and I'm gonna need those days, whatever. So unless I already have something kind of pre-planned, pre-notion of what I'm gonna do, just kind of taking a vacation. You know what? I'm just gonna take this day off. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a couple of days off to myself.
So your hesitation ain't really, it's not a hesitation because you don't want to take the day off of work. It's because you may need to use that day later.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something might come out and take the day later, or I plan a vacation, somebody going off somewhere, cool. But damn, I got 3 days now. I just took 3 just random days off before.
Right. But see, and the thing that I notice with people is like that's a legit reason to not take the days. Cause I'm like, because that's how I am with my days.
Yeah.
And my gal always talk about how I don't use my days. I'm like, well, I just saved them. Because like, it may be a time where I need to take a week off, and I'm going to take that week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other people are hesitant because they're like, well, I don't want to, upset my manager if I take this day off. You know what I'm saying?
I can give a shit about that. Like, cause
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because my thing at the end of if I have a whole bunch of days I haven't used and getting close to the end of the year, then I'll just go ahead and plan random days.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not going to take no trip no time soon. And I'm gonna lose.
You gotta use your day.
Yeah, I'm gonna use days. Then I'll use them like that. But I only wait till the end of the year to do that. Because you have other people, like I said, we in June now. Well, it's gonna be July, and there's people that I work with now that use the majority of their days like in February.
Right.
And I'm like, why are you using? You ain't gonna have no days and shit.
Yeah. Because when do y'all do it the end of the year?
At the end of the year.
Oh, okay. Because I know some people some people do it like the fiscal year, so like they renew on like September or something like that.
Yeah, ours is the beginning of the year, first of the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they but yeah, that's my whole like question, because people be like really adamant about well, I got a lot of work I need to do, so I don't want to take days off, and I don't want to leave them stranded. If I take this day off and there's some work that's undone, and I'm gonna be the one that left the work for everybody, and so you don't have that kind of hesitation.
No, like I say, if I got something planned, I can give a shit what y'all feel. Or I got some shit gonna be left for y'all. I got a flight to catch tomorrow, so hey, good luck.
I'm gonna holler at y'all that.
But like I said, if I don't have nothing planned, whatever, then I will think like that.
Right. Yeah.
And stuff, because I'm like, because then I'll be like, well, shit, I'll just go ahead and make this money.
Right. And that's my thing. Like that's the whole reason why I don't take days, is because I'm like, well, besides my shit's paid, but at the same time, like I won't take days because I can actually take days after I run out of days, and I start losing money.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just continue to keep my days for the money's sake.
Yeah.
And so like I don't need to waste days just chilling.
Yeah.
And I definitely. Okay, so this is my other question. So, well, it's not even a question. This is my thing. So, when that comes to like being sick, I go to work when I'm sick a lot
I do too.
because I feel like that's a whole wasted day. If I'm at home in the bed all day, I'm like, I just wasted a good day. I could have used for something else.
Yeah. Now, if I just got a cough and like I say my nose running and stuff like that, I would dope up and go to work.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like I say, if my feeling like the body aches and chills and stuff like that, I'll stay my ass home.
Oh yeah, no, when it's severe.
Yeah, when it's severe, but it has to be severe. If it's just a cold, I'm going to work.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and tough it through and stuff like that and get it done because like I say, I hate to give up that day.
Yeah.
For something that I know I could just get up on bed and go.
Right, because I use my days for like important stuff. Either I'm taking a trip or like I need to take the car into the shop.
Yeah, something you have to do. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got a doctor's appointment. Like that's what I use my days for. Because like the job don't care when you take them. Like they don't care what you're going for. Like in your personal illness days are still coming out your day.
Yeah.
Like just because you're sick don't make a difference, or you have a doctor's appointment don't really make a difference in most cases. You know, some cases, you know, you might have a boss that's like, you know, well, you know, if you got a doctor's appointment, just go ahead and leave and come back when you get done or something like that. But in most cases, you're gonna have to take a day, or you're gonna take some hours, or whatever it is, however your job operates. So, but the big thing about like vacations and stuff that we really wanted to get into today is like actually leaving and going out. Like, okay, so besides the mental health aspect, how do you feel about vacations? Like, so this is an argument on Twitter before, and it was stupid, but I want to get your take on it. What do you consider a vacation? Because like some people were like, if you don't travel a certain distance, it's not really a vacation. If you don't leave the country, it's not a vacation. If you still going to the same spots like Miami and Vegas that everybody go to like twice a year, then that's not really a vacation. So how do you feel about a vacation? Where do you consider it?
A lot of people doing staycations now.
Yeah.
Like I seen a lot of people doing at the the Marriott Marquis?
Oh
the,
yeah.
The hotel in Houston, whatever. It has like the Texas shaped lazy river of the state and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of people lately staying there like over the weekend.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's still a vacation. You might be in your own city, but you not doing or in the same settings that you are on a normal days basis.
Right, yeah. So like anywhere you go.
Yeah, I don't feel like you have to leave the country and all that other shit. And you can go, like you say, I've been to Miami or Vegas or whatever twice a year, stuff like that. There's still some shit that I don't do every damn day.
And it may be just the fact that is the place that you feel most relaxed.
Yeah.
So like if I go to Miami twice a year, it's because when I need to relax, that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's a comfort level.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my vacation spot. That's why people that got money, they got vacation homes.
Yeah.
Like those are where they go.
But some people like to find vacation as you got to go somewhere and actually do stuff.
Right.
Whereas, no, I could just take a vacation and actually just stay where the fuck I'm at the whole fucking weekend, and that's a vacation because that's away from my job, away from people, whatever case may be.
Yeah, and that's kind of what like the whole thing about vacations, about the mental health aspect of vacations, and why people should take vacations is because of getting away from your stress. Now, to an extent, I would say that leaving the house would probably be the best way to do a vacation. Like, even if you want to stay in the city, find you a nice cheap hotel. If you just want to go to a hotel or an Airbnb in the area that's outside of the area that you live, you know, get away. Only because, and the only reason I say that is because, like, when you're in your house, you're still thinking about things that you need to do.
Yeah, you like, I need to go clean up the closet, or I need to do this and that.
Yeah.
Or so.
So your vacation is kind of like, it needs to be somewhere where you're kind of like getting away from everything that you think about. So you take the time to kind of just erase everything from your mind, including work, including the house, including, you know, if you got kids, you know, you might need to take a vacation away from the kids. Maybe you want to take a vacation with the kids. But either way, you got to get away from your major stressors to kind of relax your mind and everything. So one thing I wanted to go over real quick is that, you know, I found an article in one of the psychology.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied. I've probably been drinking too much. But one of the psychology articles that I found was talking about, you know, vacations and some of the benefits of them. And one of the big things that, you get an overall life satisfaction. So because you take time to take for yourself, a lot of times when you go on vacation, it improves your life.
Yeah.
Like a week or two that you were gone, but it also improved your life for that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, or beyond that moment. So one of the major benefits is life satisfaction. Another big one is like physical improvements, because like one of the things that people do when they go on vacation is sleep.
Yeah.
Turn alarms off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta wake up for work. You ain't gotta stress about none of that stuff. So your sleep is improved for that couple of days, and then it kind of carries over to when you come back. You're like, your body is rejuvenated. So you're giving yourself a physical improvement. So my question for you is, have you ever felt that? Like, have you ever felt like a physical change after like a vacation?
Yeah, I think some people like feel like a restful nature about yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying, more peaceful. Like I say, a lot of the stress that you've been throughout the week or whatever the case may be, you're not feeling that same type of pressure on you.
Yeah.
And stuff. Now, I do have this, though. Like I say, I can be off for a couple of days and be at home or go on vacation. My point is, like, I do feel rest. I do feel like my anxiety gears up the day before I have to go back to my normal routine.
Okay.
And stuff like that, because I be fearful, like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this, what work gonna be like tomorrow and stuff like that, and my anxiety spikes because of that worry about having to go back to the normal rat race.
Yeah, and we're gonna one of the things that we're gonna talk about in a second is just how to like keep your benefits outside of just the vacation. Because what ends up happening, like you said, is we get relaxed like before the vacation because we're thinking about, oh, we're gonna be off, we're gonna be chilling. Then we be chilling during the vacation, and then right at the end of it, you're like, damn, I gotta go back. And so like all the benefits that you had during your vacation seem to go away when it's time to go back. And so like we'll get into in a second how you can kind of boost that to where it extends past your vacation, and you're able to reap the benefits of the vacation for like months after you come back. But one of the other big things that is really an improvement after a vacation is your mental health, creativity, and career. So with your mental health, of course, like we discussed, you know, sometimes the stresses of life weigh you down, including work, whatever, house, all that shit. Like all that stuff's gonna kind of weigh down on you. So his mental health is gonna be improved just by going on vacation. And then the other thing is like your creativity. What they've noticed, studies have shown that after you come back from vacation, if you've had a good restful vacation, if you come back to work, like ideas flow more freely.
Yeah.
So like if you need to problem solve when you get to work, you're like, you know what? I was thinking about this 2 weeks ago before I went on vacation. Now I realize what I can do.
Yeah.
Because your mind's not bogged down anymore. So you kind of release everything out of your mind while you're on vacation. So when you come back to work, you ready to go. Like your mind is working at a different level. It's like your mind is rejuvenated. So now you creative. You coming up with answers. You answering shit that, you know, nobody could come up with an answer with before you left, and they still ain't got an answer when you get back. And so now all of a sudden you got all the answers just because you've been on a long vacation, and, you know, your mind is better.
Yeah.
And then so what's going to happen when your mind get better and you killing shit when you come back to work? Your career improves. So like all of this shit comes from like taking a good vacation. You know what I'm saying? So you take a good vacation, and like I said, the very first benefit I mentioned was life satisfaction.
Yeah.
Like your life starts to improve because you keep yourself rejuvenated by taking vacations, small or big, taking a vacation and getting away from everything, man. Like, you know, you got to get away sometime.
Oh, yeah.
But like, have you ever noticed any changes in your work ethic when you came back, good or bad, when you come back from vacation?
Depends on, like you saying, depends on how motivated or renewed you feel. Because I'm saying, if you feel renewed in your purpose and stuff like that, usually you come on vacation with more new ideas to be like, hey, either I don't like my situation at work and I'm about to change it, I'm about to get to work and try to do something different, what the case may be, or you be kind of bogged down being like, I'm going to the same old shit, I don't have a way out of it. So
you know what? That brings up a good topic though, because sometimes when you go on vacation, you get the epiphany that you're not doing what you should be doing. So you come back, and it may in your memory boost or your creativity boost may not be in the job that you had. It may be that you realize, hey, I need to get out of this shit.
Yeah.
Like
hey, this is not, like, if I feel this much stress and I feel this much relief, not conducive to my health, to my mental state, whatever the case may be, I need to find something different.
Yeah, so you come back, and sometimes when you're on vacation, because like I said, when you kind of free your mind and you allow things to kind of develop, like when you come back, you kind of get this feeling that like, okay, well now I know that I'm not going to do that shit no more. Like this is, I need to get something totally different. So like I said, vacation will work either to benefit your job, or at the very least, it's going to benefit you to get out of that job.
True.
So, all right. So like before we move on, I want to move on to this next part of it. Now, the next part is that I want to talk about how to boost your benefits from your vacation, and then kind of avoid having any pitfalls or whatever. All right. So one of the things that you want to do is you want to make the most of your pre-vacation high, and everybody knows what a pre-vacation high is. Like, so when you plan your trip, and let's say you going to you plan a trip to Paris in August, and all through July you kind of hype about the trip.
You hype, you buying shit.
Yeah, you get excited. You at work just happy. Like your mood changes at work. You like, yeah, I'm finna go on this vacation. I'm finna be chilling, and I'm gonna see all these sights. I'm gonna be in Paris and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you telling people and everything. Like, you just high. Like, one of the things is like it makes you have like these rosy colored glasses, even when you're at work. And so what you should do in order to help, kind of boost your benefits of a vacation is use that energy, use that high to actually be more productive at work, or be more productive in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has a positive impact on everything that you do, and it'll make you like more active. Just say you're more active. And so you should use that activity not just to get ready for the trip, because that's what we're going to use most of the energy for, because we'll be like, oh shit, I need to buy me a new jacket. Like, I'm finna be fresh when I step out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your initial thoughts is, dog, I'm finna be fresh.
Yeah, I'm finna kill.
I'm finna kill. I'm finna kill on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna step on the plane, they gonna think I'm in first class, even though I'm flying Southwest and I pick my own seat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting straight in that A group.
Yeah, A1 through 15. Yeah. I'm be on A1 through 15 in this house. But, like, so you want to be not only hype about the trip and hype about getting ready for the trip, but use that energy to kind of motivate you in life and in your job and everything. So that way you're taking advantage of some of your vacation benefit without even being on vacation yet.
Yeah.
So, use that energy for a proactive approach to your vacation. The other thing is, like, the second thing you need to do in order to kind of improve your benefits is to don't let your home work or your home life or your work life get too out of control before the vacation. Because like I said, one of the big things about getting ready for a vacation is I'm finna be hyped. Yeah. I'm gonna be hyped about a vacation. Man, fuck this job.
Yeah.
I'm finna be gone in a week. Y'all can suck my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody from the back.
Like y'all ain't gotta worry about me at all.
Yeah.
But then work starts to pile up, and you see a new something new come across your desk.
I ain't doing that shit.
Nope. I'm be gone next week. Somebody else can look at that shit, or I'll look at it when I get back. So fucking, I ain't worried about it. So like stuff starts to pile up on you.
Mm-hmm.
But like at that point, like I said, you on a high, and you allow the stuff to pile up. Or you get home, you like, oh shit, that shit need fixing. But fucking, I'm be gone next week. I'll just fix the shit when I get back. And so you allow things. A lot of people allow things to pile up because they high about going on vacation. So this kind of ties into the last one. So like you need to use your high to do something productive. At the same time, don't let that high keep you from doing anything at all.
Yeah.
And then your shit pile up, and then now when you come back, you're gonna be super. In fact, you're not even gonna be stressed when you come back. Like you said earlier, you're gonna get stressed while you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Cause you be like, damn, I left that shit on my desk. Dog.
Yeah, I know somebody gonna say that shit. I know somebody gonna tell me something when I get back.
Or even worse, somebody gonna shoot you an email. You know, my emails come to my phone from work. So I'm gonna get an email talking about, hey, you didn't close out this, man. Look, man.
Yeah, I'll be back Monday, man.
Yeah, like, damn, I'll be back Monday. I'll do it.
Yeah, so
but you could have handled it before that.
Yeah, just dreading shit.
Yeah, now you just making more stress for yourself. We ain't even have to. So first thing is use your vacation high, your pre-vacation high, to get some shit done. And then second is don't let all that stuff before your vacation start to pile up so that you have to think about it or worry about it when you get back and all that kind of stuff. So in that same lane, the third thing is you want to plan for an easy return to work.
Yeah.
So in that lane, like I said, you don't want to let stuff pile up, but also you may want to be a little bit proactive. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to need to do this. So I know it's not going to be due till like a week after I get back, but I got some energy right now. Let me get this stuff knocked out. So I'm like 2 or 3 weeks ahead so that when I'm on vacation, when it comes down to the end of my vacation, my first thought in my mind going to be, oh shit, I already handled all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I really ain't going to be stressed.
Yeah.
So now I can relax on vacation, relax the whole time through. And even on the last day of my vacation, when work starts to creep back up in my mind, I already got shit handled for that too.
Oh, yeah.
So I can still relax some more. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you have everything planned ahead so that you can like
enjoy your vacation to the fullest.
Enjoy, yes.
Yeah.
Cause I'll tell you how many times I've been on vacations and been like we be out seeing stuff. Cause that's my thing about vacation. Dog. I like to go places.
Yeah.
I like to go see the sights. Like I like partying. You know, cause the thing is when you go with like your homeboys on vacation, you go to all the clubs.
Yeah.
And you be out at the club. You out places or even at day parties, and you hit the club. You go to sleep. You sleep through most of the day. By the time you wake back up, you ready to eat. Then pregame for the next time.
Going out the that night and shit.
Yeah, so like you not doing nothing but partying and eating the whole time. And so like when it comes time to like actually do something outside of the partying and drinking, like you don't be wanting to do nothing. But like when I'm on vacation, like not with niggas, I like to just go out. Like me and my guy, we'll go out and see sights. Like, we went to DC, saw all the sights there. Atlanta, we went and saw, MLK stuff, all that stuff. Chicago, we went to the Bean and all that. Because, I like to do all those sites and stuff. But it's funny when you be at some of them, like, landmarks and them sites, and you thinking about work, and you be like, shit. And, like, you can't even enjoy yourself out there. Shit, I mean, it's tough. So that's why I say, like, these are some good points to hit before you go on vacation and as you go on vacation to, like, lower your stress so you can really enjoy all the shit that you're doing, even if you are just getting drunk and party.
Yeah.
Shit, get drunk and party and not worry about shit going on at work.
Yeah, enjoy
That's
yourself.
the way it go. All right, so the next thing is you want to choose your goals for leisure wisely. All right, because like a lot of people that go on like these vacations and stuff, and they'll be like, okay, every morning I'm going to wake up and I'm going to hit the gym, and then I'm going to go outside and I'm going to run on the beach for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to eat.
That's why I did on the cruise. I'm going to work out every morning.
Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with working out anymore. Because when I was at the peak of my working out, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to go work out in the mornings and then go do whatever I was doing after that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if it's something that you know that you're going to do, then that's fine. But if it's something like you just trying to plan something so that you can, like, have an itinerary and you really not going to be relaxed because you're trying to stick to an itinerary, then don't make one.
No, your itinerary, you can make an itinerary just to kind of keep yourself focused a little bit, some structure, but your itinerary has to be flexible.
Right. I guess what I'm saying is that, like, if your itinerary is something that's like, if you know that you're the type of person that once you make an itinerary, you're going to be strict with yourself, then try your best to do something that's not so strict.
Yeah.
Because don't let your vacation stress you.
Well, like I say, you can't let your vacation stress you to the point where, like, damn it, I said we're going to be here at 2 o'clock,
right.
and then we don't be there at 2 o'clock, and now we not going to see this shit.
And you be pissed.
Yeah, you pissed the rest of the trip.
Cause I've done that before, too.
Yeah. A lot of people have.
Because I'd be like, with places with my gal, like, so we go places, and, like, I'm bad about that. Like, when I know that I want to do something at a certain time, I want to make that move at that time. So I'm like, okay, damn, okay.
In vacations, people are the worst to get their ass up.
Right.
And get ready
and I'm like,
and
okay,
shit,
we got to be there at 1. You're still in the bed, and it's 11:30, and I know you take a little while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I'm up ready to go.
I be frustrated,
Yeah.
but then I gotta, like, even in that, you gotta, you choose your goals wisely, and like you said, be kind of flexible with them. You know what I'm saying?
And also know your company.
Like
I say, because you have to be at the point. Like, if I know we have to be at the bus or whatever at 1 o'clock to be here, I need to tell your ass, hey, we gotta be there at 12.
Right. Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Don't give them the real itinerary. You give them at least an hour and a half before, because you know they're gonna be at least 30 minutes to an hour late. Give them some time. You know what I'm saying? That's a good addition though. Yeah, definitely make sure you know who you with.
Yeah. Because
not a lot of people take vacations solo. I've never done it, but I've heard that it was very good for you to take vacations by yourself too. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever do it because I'm just not that type of person. But if you're taking a vacation solo, then it's easier to kind of, run your itinerary, do what you want to do, and stick to it. But what will frustrate you is if you're with people and you have an itinerary in mind and then people ain't talking about it. And so, like, now you pissed off at them, you pissed off at everybody because, oh, this is what we supposed to be doing, and y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all still in here doing makeup, and we supposed to be gone 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you got to, if you're going to be with people, like you said, be flexible, know them, know how you're going to have to handle them when it comes time to adhere to deadlines and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, and then you got to be flexible. Like I say, if you're a group of your partners or whatever, kind of run into it, as we run into it, like I said, as when we were younger, we take trips, and when we're older too. Because you always have somebody that's trying to stick to itinerary. Somebody be like, hey, man, we got to hit the club at this time, blah, 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 this and that. If it's a group of individuals, like I say, probably 5 or more, hey, we all grown.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll meet you there. I'll catch an Uber, whatever, a taxi. You ain't got to wait on me. I'm saying, do your thing, because niggas tend to get mad at each other, be like, hey, you taking too damn long, whatever. Hey, bro, do your thing. I'm going to do me.
Yeah.
Then we'll get together.
And I think that's what I've learned as we've gotten older, is to learn to be like, hey, I'm going to make this move. Y'all grown. Y'all make the move and y'all get ready. Because I've done a couple of Vegas trips.
Yeah.
And like, especially in Vegas, you'll have like one person be like, man, I'm going to hit the casino. And everybody's talking about, man, we need to hit this bar real quick, and then we're going to hit the club out here. Man, I want to go hit the tables real quick before we go to the club. Man, so like, you know what, my nigga? You go to the tables. We finna go get some drinks. Yeah. We'll just meet you at wherever.
Hey, wherever y'all end up at, call me.
Yeah, hit me and let me know where y'all end up.
And that's what we did last time I went to Vegas. I said, I'm finna go back to Vegas next month. And that's what we did. We had one person that stayed gambling the whole goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I went off with somebody. We went and got something to eat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some other people still sleep. You know what I'm saying? But hey, everybody move individually. Now we'll have the best thing to do when you're in a group like that is to let people know, hey, we're gonna do all of this together. Like there's a pool party going on at such and such time. Yeah. We all gonna hit the pool party. We ain't gotta arrive at the same time, but we hitting this pool party all together.
That's where we going.
Yeah, that's where we going. Okay, cool. That's what's up. So we gonna plan around that. What you do before that, that's your business. Yeah. It's like that. But this is what we all gonna try to go and be together at. Yeah. And you playing stuff like that. Hey, we all gonna go eat that night at this spot or go to this club at this spot. But you have to have free will to let people move around, stay free, want to do.
Yeah, because and what you're gonna do by letting people move around and do what they want to is you keep your own stress level down. Yeah. Because for one thing, one of the other things I run into is like when you go out with like some niggas. Yeah. And you go into the club or something and like, you know, they just be running late and you be the one telling them, hey, we need to get there by this time. You know, it's we have an RSVP. Yeah. So we in before 12 and niggas is still in the room BSing at like 11:15. We still gotta walk all the way to the club from the hotel because you know we in Vegas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like it's around 11:15, and then we walk. They still BSing, but we all waiting to go together. We get to the club and it's 12:15, and they talking about it's 40 at the door. And niggas like, oh man, see y'all talking about paying this 40? No, I'm not talking about paying the 40.
Yeah, like I say, I think it's gonna be like about 12 of us, whatever, because like we'll wait a party, and I think like we talking about we gonna go to the club that night. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm about to go hit this table right quick. I'm already dressed. Yeah. I'll meet y'all. I'll be at the club when y'all get there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Waiting at the door or whatever.
And I was gonna say that when we learn to let people do what they want to do, me and the people that were ready to go at the time that we were supposed to, went to the club, got in for free with the RSVP or whatever, and then other people came in later like, oh man, they got us for like 40 at the door, but they were willing to pay it. That's why they were taking forever.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping.
I'm just not the type of nigga that want to pay $40, $50 at the door. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the RSVP and I'm gonna leave y'all to do what y'all do, you know, BS and take your time and do what you want to do. But you have to learn to keep your own stress level down, even on vacation. Yeah. Because when you're on vacation, you know, it's supposed to be your relaxing time. So you don't want to be trying to stress yourself with other people and itineraries that they ain't gonna stick to and all that kind of stuff. So, like you said, that one of the main goals on vacation is to be flexible and choose your goals kind of wisely whenever you do it. One of the other things is kind of like, next thing is to leave your narcissism at the door. So what's your understanding of narcissism? I hate when people describe narcissism. What do you think narcissism is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody kind of describes it differently, whatever. It's because like to me sometimes people like when they say somebody is narcissistic, whatever. Yeah. It's kind of like almost like a vanity type thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like like a person that's all into themselves and kind of clueless of what the surroundings and things of that nature. Yeah,
so basically that's kind of like what we're getting at with this. And actually we kind of covered it in the last point. Yeah. But narcissism is bad for vacations because narcissism is kind of like, well, I think that this is what's supposed to happen on vacation. I think that this is what we should do next. I think that this is what should be going on. Blah, 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 blah. And so like, one of the points that we're trying to make is that you have to leave that narcissism like at home. Don't try to take narcissism with you on vacation because when you get on vacation, things happen. Shit's gonna be outside of your control, and that's what kind of pisses people off, makes people stressed, You know what I'm saying? And so like once you get to a point where you realize that you're not gonna have control over everything, you'll be a lot less stressed.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the main point to that point. So it kind of covers the point that we just covered with choosing goals and knowing your people and all that kind of stuff. And then the one of the last points, there's two last points, but they're kind of tied, somewhat together. The last point is that if you're a workaholic, you have to learn, because some people do, they have work from home jobs.
Yeah.
And so like they'll go on vacation and they'll still shoot a couple emails out. They'll do a little bit of work or whatever. But you have to set a goal for yourself to actually work less. Like, okay, I know that I might need to shoot an email back or respond to an email or something, but making an effort, making a conscious effort to be like, okay, I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to respond to emails, especially if it's nothing that's of any importance. And when something is of some real importance. Like if it's just a random email that you would normally get on a regular day and it's nothing that needs to be answered right away, let the shit ride. Like, don't work so hard that you ruining your vacation with work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get, you have time. And so especially if you have a job where you work from home or something like that, you're going to think, okay, I have time. Plus I can do a little bit of work here. But no, use your vacation for what it's for.
Yeah.
Use your vacation to relax. And relax. Don't do no work.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to look at it. Just don't do no work. The very last thing is to make healthy choices. There isn't really a lot of research on this, but they kind of say, it's good to kind of stick to healthy eating choices. And if you're going to work out, whatever. But that's not necessarily research based. It's just saying that if you're going to go on vacation, don't throw everything away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, throw it out the window. I'm on vacation. I'm finna eat as much as I can.
And you come back sick as fuck. And then now you're mad. You know what I'm saying? Or you done gained 15 pounds in a week. And you're like, God damn, how I do that? Well, because you ain't getting no fuck right.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit right. So,
like, you're supposed to relax, but, in moderation. Understand.
Relax, but don't just say fuck it.
Understand you still have to live after vacation.
Pretty much.
You still got to be.
Like, you're coming back.
Yeah, you not. This ain't the end. This ain't heaven.
Yeah.
You ain't letting it all go.
Yeah.
So you got to come back to real life eventually. So keep that in mind, but try to relax. You got to have balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically that's like the whole thing for the check yourself for today. Just make sure if you're gonna take a vacation, take your vacation. Relax. Don't worry about your job. If you need to take vacation days, take them damn vacation days. And them people. If you die tomorrow, your job will be up before your body gets cold.
Oh yeah.
Your job will be on Indeed before your body gets cold.
Somebody will replace your ass.
Yeah,
you're not irreplaceable.
Somebody will be training in your job before your funeral happens.
Yeah.
Especially if you black, because your funeral ain't gonna happen for at least a week or
2 weeks.
A week or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on what day you down.
Yeah, so it's gonna take 2 weeks for your funeral to happen. It's gonna be 2 days before your job is replaced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
mess around and down on Tuesday, you won't be buried until a week and a half later.
Yeah, you be on that next
Saturday. Yeah, that following week.
the next Saturday you'll be having your funeral. By that Friday, they will have your job filled.
Yeah, your job filled. Somebody will be interviewing.
Yeah,
Friday.
Somebody will be interviewing within 2 days of your death. So don't give that job your life because they ain't worried about you after you dead. So, take your vacations, enjoy your life. Life will be here when you get back. Try to vacation smart so that you don't have to stress while you're on vacation. All right, so moving on. We're going to move on to the Lying About segment.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
So this is a segment where we talk about some of the stuff going on in the world, from Twitter to politics, all that kind of stuff. So one of the main things that came up today was there's a video that came out of Damon. Is his name Damon or Damien? Damon Dash. Damon Dash was talking to Lee Daniels. It looked like it was at the BET thing or something.
Yeah.
But he was talking to Lee Daniels, and he was basically...
Lee Daniels, director of Precious, The Butler, the showrunner, producer of Empire and Star.
Yeah, I don't like either one of those shows.
I don't watch Empire anymore. I never watched Star. So.
Yeah, I watched like the first season of Empire, and I was like, man, fuck it.
Yeah, it got a little wild after a while. I can't do it.
Yeah, nah.
I said, I can't wait till Sunday come. When Power come back.
Yeah, Power will be back. And so that's what's up. But anyway, so Dame Dash got on Lee Daniels because apparently Lee Daniels owes Dame Dash $2 million.
Yeah.
Supposedly for, funds for starting Precious or whatever. Or,
for getting pretty much paying and getting Precious off the ground.
Right, because if you don't know, Precious was like a big independent film before it became the big film that it was. Like it had to go into like Sundance Festival and all that kind of stuff. So they didn't have much money. So apparently Dame Dash gave Lee Daniels like $2 million to get it off the ground, and he never got that money back. Precious ended up making like $63 million in the box office. Then Lee Daniels did The Butler, which made quite a few million in the box office. Empire's been killing. It would kill for a while, at least on the highest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Star's
still successful. You know what I'm saying? So Lee Daniels got the money and still hadn't paid back Dame Dash.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that situation?
Man, niggas will kill you for less than $10. So
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But this is how I feel about the situation. Dame Dash deserves his money. If he gave his money to, like I say, if you look in the video, he tells him, he was like, I gave you this money for Precious. You didn't even invite me to the premiere of Precious, whatever, and stuff like that. But this is the thing. Precious came out almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you just now catching up. Like from the man that always talking about you got to boss up and you
don't let no nigga be your daddy.
If you working for something, if you work for another man, that's your daddy and all this other shit. But you let Lee Daniels basically son you for almost 10 years about $2 million.
Nigga, you don't let $2 million just slide for 10 years. Like, oh man, I mean, whenever he get back to me, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
No, I'm saying you don't come with all this animosity and shit that you've been known for years, but then Lee Daniels take away from you and he's gonna let that shit slide to you.
Like, a lot of the stuff that goes on with Dame Dash, and this ain't really a knock to Dame Dash, because he was a good businessman at one time or whatever. But a lot of the stuff that goes on with him, like it makes it seem like people are kind of pulling his whole card on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff happened with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole business disagreement that they had, and now you got this thing with and other people taking money from him or taking acts from him, and now you got Lee Daniels holding $2 million from him for 10 years. Like all the shit that Dame Dash talks, it ain't really translating.
But that's the thing though. Like I say, Dame Dash was always a person like he was the pit bull. He was the attack dog.
Yeah.
Like he was fussing like. Cause that's my thing too. Like you gonna let Lee Daniels make it for 10 years on $2 million, but what was that? They had the Rough Rider Rockefeller tour.
Yeah.
And he went at Def Jam because they had Def Jam on the jacket and not Rockefeller on the jacket or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was cussing out one of the execs and shit. So I'm like, pretty much everybody pull your whole card. You all bark, no bite.
I was gonna say he bark a lot. He just don't bite, and I guess people are noticing that he don't. And so like it makes him. And I'm not saying like you said, he's in the right. He needs his money. He deserves his money back. But at the same time, it's like, damn, now you really let niggas make it with all your money?
But I forgot who. Somebody had like an interview on the Breakfast Club. I think it was like Malik Yoba or somebody like that. And they said they grew up in the same area that Dame Dash grew up.
Yeah.
And they was like, he wasn't like that. He was the little nerdy dude that went to the private school.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And he was like, I left to do something to my career and I came back. Oh, and he like running the block and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some D-boy type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not you. That's never been you.
That's the persona that he created.
You created this persona that you like this asshole, but like you this pit bull, this attack dog, and people got tired of that shit and they put your ass to sleep.
Right. And that's, it's tough, but that's what you brought upon yourself, basically.
Yeah, because like I'm saying, like you can go back to the old Rockefeller shit, the whole transition, and you can see what they did, what Def Jam execs did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He barking and he got everything pushed. I did this for us and blah, blah, blah. That's cool. But while you barking and you kind of patting yourself on the back and talking shit, they pulling Jay-Z to the side because they know he the talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you could do this. You could have this. If you just leave him alone.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get away from him and you good.
Yeah, you good. We got you. We gonna have to set you up whatever because with him without you is nothing.
Right.
Which he proved.
And that's what I'm saying. Like all these people doing this stuff to Dame Dash, it kind of makes it seem like, well, maybe he ain't all that everybody thought he was. And of course, we kind of figured that out after the whole Jay-Z thing. But this whole Lee Daniels thing, like you let Lee Daniels make it for $2 million for 10 years. Like, come on, dog. You should have been on Lee Daniels.
In the way Lee Daniels acted in the video, Lee Daniels acted like he didn't have a care in the world.
Right, because Lee Daniels like, oh yeah, okay, I'll get you your money. Like he knows I do owe you $2 million, and I'll get it to you when I feel like it.
Yeah, but he can't like but it was like you ain't getting that shit back.
Right.
Like who let this pour around me?
why let this brokey touch me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like Lee Dance was like unbothered.
Yeah, he was not worried about it. Like somebody said, he had that smock on. Look like they said that smock is just for greetings and salutations.
Yes, pretty much.
He's not there for no confrontation, no smoke. He just okay, that's cool. Somebody get him away from me.
Yeah, call your lawyers and my lawyers, whatever.
Yeah,
shows where we signed an agreement about your $2 million.
Yeah, and I guarantee Lee Daniels' lawyer is gonna be better than Dame Dash lawyer.
Yeah, because guaranteed he said like, yeah, I get you your money. He never said the dollar amount.
Right. He just kept saying, "I'll get you your money. I'll call you. I'll call you. I'll get you your money."
Yeah.
And then he kept yelling at him, talking about you ain't got my number, blah blah. He said, "Okay, well, give me your number. I'll call you. And I'll get you some money." Like it was never established. So I think at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Dame Dash just took a L. Like I mean, he may get some money, but I don't think he get $2 million.
Probably not.
He get like $500,000 and tell him to settle.
He get anything because he been foreclosing on shit and houses and cars and stuff lately. So
and that's probably why he's so pressed for that $2 million.
Yeah, when shit really got bad for him to come out 10 years, shit really didn't hit bad rock bottom.
That's like you remember that movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith?
Yeah.
And he went to that dude that owed him $10.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey man, you remember I let you borrow $10 a couple years ago?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Nigga, $10?"
Hey, when shit is hard.
That's what Dame Dash just did, dog. He just did the Pursuit of Happiness. Hey man, you remember that $10 I let you borrow 10 years ago? I need to get that back from you.
Yeah, but that's on Dame Dash too with his business investments. Like you made money, like you got money out the Jay-Z deal with Rockefeller.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, but you spend all your shit.
Yeah, he ran his money out. So
I guess let's go to another broke person, the broke young lady on Twitter talking about the drinks.
Yeah. So the other thing about broke people. So there was a girl on Twitter talking about she ain't messing with no dude that is at the bar buying $4 $12 drinks rather than going ahead and getting a bottle. Like, why would I mess with you if you ain't got no bottle? And my thing is, first of all, I ain't paying $12 for a drink.
because this was her science about it.
Yeah.
Her science was like, you can go ahead and you can have your partners, let's say 4 partners at the club with her, right? Y'all go in for a bottle for $150. You know what I'm saying? You break that cost down, whatever, it's less than about $30 a person.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About $34 a person. So, you know what I'm saying? You get as much drinks out that bottle as you can, and y'all turned up in the club doing your thing, versus buying 4 $12 drinks at the bar, which you pay, she said you paying the same amount.
I mean, and she has a point because I've done that before. Like I've gone in and bought a bottle with some people. You know what I'm saying? You get a section. They got $200 bottles. You got 4 people with you. Y'all pay $50 a piece. They don't charge you a cover because you got a section.
Yeah.
You only paying the $50, which you would have spent basically on drinks because drinks high as hell in the club anyway.
Yeah.
So I understand the logic. I just didn't understand her because she had other tweets talking about how. Like she ain't talking to she ain't even coming to people's people invite her to the club for like a party or whatever.
If you ain't got no section.
Yeah. Like, bitch, why don't you got a section?
Yeah.
You get a section and come to the club then. Like you worry about other people having a section.
But I'm talking about her math was sound.
Yeah,
but it was off
was
but it was off was like I say, cause you be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I go with 4 people, $40 a person, we get a bottle, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who's to say I want to drink $40 worth of liquor in the damn club?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? I might spend less than 20 on some drinks.
Well, or you pregame for 1.
Yeah.
And then 2, I got flasks. They go all kinds. Like I can get into the club. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the plastic ones that you get into the concert when you walk through the metal detector. I got all them hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I just really wanted to get drink, I would get drink in for the low. But I mean, like I said, I understand her logic as far as buying the bottle because I've done that before, but it's only because it was like a celebration. You know what I'm saying? So like, niggas want to have bottles when it's a big event. But I'm not worried about the woman when I'm buying my bottles.
Yeah.
Because I don't like them.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like women. But
it is Pride Month. We're gonna make a mention of that later, but okay.
Yeah. Not that I don't like women, but I don't like the fact that when you do have bottles, because I've been in clubs and been in sections, and all of a sudden women come up and be like, "Hey," and like people you don't normally talk to, like you know of, you've seen before. You might give like that little church hug when you see them in the club normally. Then they come up and be all like friendly all of a sudden because you in a section and they want to pour up on the drink and shit. Like, dog, that's not what we here for. Like if I'm buying a bottle, it's because I want to get drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get you drunk. You can go to the bar and somebody will buy you a drink at the bar. I guarantee it. There's niggas out there handing out drinks at the bar. Go to them. If I'm buying a bottle, I'm drinking for myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm selfish, so.
No, but I'm saying, but that's understandable though. Like I say, I'm not drinking $40 worth of liquor at the club. Like I might get two. But this is me though. It's like I'm in there. Like I said, I'll pregame, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or I get like 2 drinks, whatever. And I'm already feeling tipsy. I'm finna get a bill, and I'm finna chill on that day.
Like
Finna chill on the beer and call it a day.
Right. You right.
So I'm saying, if I'm not finna, if I know, it's one thing if I know going in, we finna turn up and I get bottles. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But if I know I'm just going here like, hey, my partner's got something going on, we just at the club, at the lounge, whatever. I know I'm not finna spend that much money at the damn club. So
yeah,
why am I going to just get a bottle?
I mean, I feel that. Like I said, I don't mind getting a bottle like on occasion, but like you said, most of the time I'm gonna try to pregame or you know, get myself ready, and then when I get in there, because usually what I do is because she said $12 drinks. If them drinks $12-15, I always take a little bit of cash in with me because I like sometimes I open the tab, but I'll usually take at least a 20 in there with me. Yeah. And I'll buy my first drink. I'll be like, hey, let me get Crown and Sprite, whatever. And I get that drink, and I see how much change I get back when I hand that 20. Niggas hand me back anything less than like $5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not buying no more drinks for the rest of the night.
Oh no, we good.
I'm done.
No, we good.
That was 15. Okay, I'm good.
I said, how much beers are? Oh, when it $3, $5. Okay, let me get one of those, and then I'm good for the rest of the night. I'm gonna sip on that Bud Light.
I be trying not to ask because I like women say that's like broke nigga behavior where you be like, hey, how much is so like I don't ask. I that's why I always buy because I can always tell by how much the Crown costs. Yeah. Because if I'm buying a Crown and it's like $12-15, I mean the beer gonna be like at least $5 or $6. So I'm like, okay, I can buy this $15. If I end up getting $5 back from that Crown, like okay, bet I know how much this shit costs. I'm not buying that anymore. Yeah. I'm done with that drink. And I know I can at least, give me a couple of beers and last me for the rest of the night. Yeah. Hopefully I drank before I got here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I find some, and I'm gonna say this like after I just said what I said about women going to sections, but like if I know niggas at the club and they're like, hey man, come get a drink, I'm gonna take me a drink.
What's up, baby? I got this cup in.
Well, only if I'm offered a drink. If I'm offered a drink, niggas got bottles and they niggas be having like 2-3 bottles up there. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Jeremy, come get you a drink. Man, you know me, bro.
Appreciate you.
You know me, dog.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
So I'm gonna get me some, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about women when I buy bottles. Yeah. So I can really care less what they think. I want to kind of wind this out because we're already over an hour. Yeah. Well, no, we're not quite. Well, we're almost an hour, but I want to get straight into the Woosah segment. Then we're gonna touch a little politics before we get out of here, but. For the Woosah segment. Woosah.
Woosah. Woosah. Woosah.
Woosah. Woosah. So one of the things I wanted to talk about for the Woosah segment was about, and we kind of covered positivity and, not dealing with negativity and all that kind of stuff. But one of the main things I wanted to talk about today is just strictly about like self-deprecating. And like the word self-deprecating is basically like, where you kind of beat up on yourself or self-depreciation, all right? And I got to say that I know about this because I've been what's that word I'm looking for? A culprit? I guess so. I'm a culprit of this myself. Like I've done this to myself before.
You cover what? Self-deprecating?
Self-deprecating.
Okay.
So like what it ends up being is like, okay, because like for me, I've been big my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but at least since like 3rd, 4th grade. So I've been big, and then I got like athletically big when I was playing football, and then like I got really big after football, and I lost some weight and got really athletic again a couple of years ago, and then now I'm fat again. Mm. So like I've always been kind of big, so I always point that out to people. Yeah. So like when I'm in any type of a conversation, I'll be like, my fat ass, I be doing this, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you always say something about me being fat. Or you always say something about, man, I'm ugly, so ain't no hoes want me. Ain't nobody trying to talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? So you always say something negative about yourself. And it's kind of like that whole, what's that movie? 8 Mile. Yeah. Remember 8 Mile with B-Rabbit?
Well, he said everything about himself. Yeah.
I am white. I am a fucking bum.
I do live in a trailer with my mom.
Yeah. So you try to get all the negative shit out before anybody else can say it. And it seems like it's a good idea, but it's only a good idea like, I'll say like it was a good idea like in high school. You know what I'm saying? Middle school and high school, because, you know, when roast session started, you
Yeah.
don't want niggas to be able to roast you on some shit. She be like,
Yeah.
nigga, you ain't gonna care. What you gonna do, call me fat?
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody in here know I'm fat. Like, anybody
Yeah.
gonna roast you on shit they already know. So you try to get all the negative shit out first, so you can't get roasted on shit that, you know, everybody can see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna call me fat, you gonna call me ugly. Nigga, I already know I'm ugly. Say something
Yeah,
else.
yeah, because somebody like, man, you gonna holler at her? Man, you know my ugly ass can't be hollering at her and shit
Yeah,
like that.
you gotta say, you gotta nip it in the bud before
Yeah.
anybody say it. Like,
Yeah.
anybody say it for you. Like, man,
Yeah.
nigga, get your fat ass out. So you gotta say before them, you gotta be like, man, my fat ass ain't
Yeah, my
finna do
fat ass
that.
ain't finna do that shit.
Yeah. So like self-deprecating became like a normal thing for me. And I've noticed it with other people too. And so like, I mean, I'm not alone in it, but at the same time, it's not healthy. And so what I wanted to kind of talk about, because there was even a thread on Twitter about it, and that's what kind of brought it to my memory. And like I said, we've discussed on here about trying to avoid negativity and trying to keep positivity flowing. And I think it was like 2 weeks ago we talked about having like a mantra. When Zakiya was on, we talked about having a mantra, waking up in the morning, saying something positive about yourself, giving yourself something to work to for the day and that kind of stuff. All of that has to do with staying positive. Self-deprecation is like the absolute opposite of what you want to do. So like a lot of the things that people do when they self-deprecate is they always say like, it's hard to compliment those people. Like, have you ever met somebody where you like, man, you beautiful? They be like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, they're saying, no, I'm not beautiful, man. You very smart, man. Nah, I ain't smart, man. I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah, I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah,
Like,
dumb as shit. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Somebody they quick to, people that self-deprecating, it's hard for them to take a compliment because they think you're not being genuine about your compliment.
Right. Yeah. Like, even if you give them a compliment, they don't even have to say nothing. Like, they respond, like, they facial expressions when they respond. You be like, oh, you cute. They be like, nigga. They look at you funny, like,
Who you looking at? Like,
or they look at you like they mad.
Yeah.
Like, you compliment somebody and they get mad.
oh, you got jokes, nigga. Like,
Like you trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But it's because they beat themselves up so much that like they refuse to believe that somebody could actually like them or somebody could actually be saying something positive about them. Like, I'm not even positive with myself. How you gonna be positive about me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like self-deprecation does that to people. And I wanted to bring that up because I think that it's a very big it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
It's a way for people to say, you know, oh well, if I always think negative of myself, when somebody says something negative, then I don't feel so bad because I already think it anyway. But what you have to kind of learn to do with that is, these are like cognitive behavioral problems. So whenever like you have these negative or self-deprecating thoughts, you have to flip them. And so that's what I kind of learned to do, and I'm still working on it to this day. And I'm 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? And this has been since I was 13, 14, middle high school. And so like what you have to learn to do is appreciate the things about yourself rather than letting somebody talk down on you for it. Like and dudes do it a lot. And I've noticed that women have started to do it, especially like, let's say, like big women.
Yeah.
Big women have started to do it a little bit more. Now, sometimes they get to a self-deprecating side, but at the same time, sometimes they learn to appreciate things about themselves. Like, you be like, oh, well, you big, or, the only reason your titty's big is because the rest of you is big. And then you're like, but I got your nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody says something like that, like, it's
yeah, like you say, I've seen some videos and stuff. Big ups to the thick sisters. But I've seen some videos where they be like, yeah, I'm big, yeah, I'm fit, yeah, I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Yo, nigga like to eat too, and we gonna eat together and shit like that. So
and like, to an extent, like I said, some of that stuff is unhealthy because like you do like some things, some habits are unhealthy and you don't need to do them. But the mental aspect of it is a bit healthier than being negative with yourself.
Yeah, because there's some positive reassurance in that.
Yeah,
it's wrapped in that.
Somewhere in there, there's some positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't sound that good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Cause like saying like, hey, yeah, I like to eat whatever case, but I got your nigga. That's confidence to be like, hey, you can say this negative thing about my size, but I still can get your man.
Yeah, or even if it's not even that it's like, okay, what I know about myself is that like I was big, but I was smarter than a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, but you dumb as fuck. Like I understand what you're saying about me, but I can say something positive about myself.
Yeah.
And instead of matching their negativity with more negativity by saying, okay, they gonna call me a fat ass, so I'm gonna call myself a fat ass.
Yeah.
Like I'm just matching their negativity with negativity. Let me match their negativity with positivity.
Yeah.
So even if it's something true that they are saying about me, I don't have to worry about that because I have so many positive thoughts about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if they call you fat, okay, but my face cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They call you slow, but I'm smarter than your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you over there with the Miss Pearly syndrome and shit. Talk about you get that
bitch, I know somebody like it.
Yeah, get that mustache lined up. Bitch, I know somebody like it.
Bitch, I know somebody like it. You know what I'm saying? So you match negativity with positivity rather than matching negativity with more negativity. Like, that's not gonna make you feel better.
Yeah.
It's not gonna make you feel better, or even worse, matching somebody's positivity with negativity, because you the negativity is so ingrained that you can't even take the positive.
Because nobody wants to be around it. Like I said, if I'm steady giving you positive reinforcement and comments, whatever, and you steady giving me negative responses back, I ain't gonna want to say shit else to you.
Right. Like, who wants to keep complimenting somebody that can't take a compliment?
Yeah.
Like, after a while, you're gonna be like, man, fuck it. I guess, like, if I say you beautiful and you be like, no, I'm not, I'm ugly, then after a while, I'll be like, okay, well, fuck it. I mean, I guess you ugly because I can't convince you that I see you as beautiful.
Yeah.
Or I can't convince you that I see you as smart.
Especially what I see. Because, like I say, my eyes are not everybody else's eyes. What I see is beauty.
Right. Like, so if you if somebody is giving you positive reassurance or they giving you some compliments or something like that, and you are still thinking that that's negative, that's not them, that's you.
Yeah.
Like, that is you beating yourself up for something that somebody else isn't even doing to you. So what I want everybody to strive to do is meet negativity with positivity, meet positivity with positivity. So if somebody says something negative about you, that's fine. But you know something great about yourself. And that's why the mantras and positive affirmations, positive affirmations in the morning and all that kind of stuff, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, blah, blah, blah. When you start making positive affirmations about yourself, negativity can't really affect you as much. And so rather than having a defense mechanism where I'm going to give myself negativity so I'm ready for negativity, I'm going to give myself positivity so the negativity doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
So we've got to start pushing positivity more than self-deprecating, because self-deprecating is dangerous. Self-deprecating leads to depression. Self-deprecating leads to more negative thoughts. Self-deprecating leads you to be negative even when people are positive. So you need to change all those cognitions, all of those thoughts have to be changed in order to change that.
Yeah, because you can have self-deprecating situation where you can be like, oh man, my fat ass don't be doing that.
Right.
And you might be used to people be like, oh, maybe like a little chuckle or whatever.
Right.
And then you go on to the next subject. But then you in a group and you say some shit like that, like, oh, my fat ass don't need to be doing that. Then somebody will be like, yeah, your fat ass don't.
And now you mad.
Now you mad, or somebody start going in.
Yeah.
And now you kind of like, but damn, I tried to diffuse the situation and it didn't get diffused. It only got worse, which, like you say, leads to depression and to all kind of different mental.
Whereas
issues.
in that same situation, if you met that with some positivity, like somebody talking about going swimming and shit, like what's the nigga on Baby Boy? Nigga was buying the lingerie in the beauty shop. Get my skinny ass up in this.
Yeah. Boy, I was say some cute. All you bitches ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
My little cute ass.
Skinny ass up in this.
Yeah.
Upstage, all these bitches up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga had confidence. Like, and so the positivity that you giving off, even when people are being negative, you keep giving out positivity, that turns into confidence.
Yeah, because people will back off of that.
Right. They're going to be like, okay, well, fuck it. I mean,
you see that, I ain't going to say, okay, nothing I can say.
Hey, ain't nothing I can say when you that confident in yourself. Yeah. So positivity turns into confidence, and confidence is sexy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, if you want to come off as being attractive to people, whether it be romantically attractive or just attractive to people in the fact that, as a positive person at work, your confidence is what's going to get you there, and positivity is what gives you confidence. Not giving into the negativity or trying to beat the negativity by being negative about yourself and beating yourself up every day over shit you think everybody else gonna beat you up off of anyway.
Yeah.
So for the Woosah, make sure you just keep up positive affirmations, meet negativity with positivity, accept other people's positivity into your life, and be a positive person.
And like I say, like closing out the Woosah, kind of like just touching on this briefly, because like everybody knows it's Pride Month.
Right.
They just had, here in Houston, just had the Pride Parade and everything, like Pride Weekend and stuff like that. Again, What's the Remedy supports the Pride Month, the Pride Movement. Hey, all love. We think everybody deserves love in this world.
Always.
But that leads to the point, like we just talking on the Wu side with self-deprecation, whatever, is the group thing.
Right.
That we all participate in, whatever case may be. And like, so I had a question for you off the podcast, was like, hey, you know, because we saw some people that went to the Pride Parade that's not part of that community. They just went to show love, celebrate, whatever case may be.
Right, yeah.
But the group thing is like, most people wouldn't go because they're afraid of the group think of being like, hey, I don't want to be classified as gay.
Yeah, they're going to think I'm one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of them and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. Which is, you know what I'm saying, is a group thing situation because, like you're saying, I could tell somebody, oh, you're beautiful, you this and that. Some people won't listen to that from a single person. But if a group told them something, they'll be fine with it.
I think, and like, because of our conversation that we had off the air or whatever, my thought process on that is, it also has to do with your confidence in yourself, like your confidence in sexuality or whatever. Like, so like if you coming into a situation where, like I said, if you going to a Pride Parade and you straight, but you're just going for support, then of course you may get questioned about it. But if you're confident, then all of that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like what you're talking about as far as group thing. Because whenever a group comes together, because group think is what people are scared of, but you have to be confident enough in yourself that you can overcome that.
Yeah, but because I'm saying, if you're not that confident person, you be like, nah, man, I ain't going. Right. People don't think I'm gay and blah, blah, blah. But the person in your group that's not gay, whatever the case may be, and they say, I'm going to go. Then you kind of like, well, shit, you know, so I might hit that hole up too, whatever, because you feeding off of this person's confidence.
That confidence, that confidence is contagious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You feeding off that person's confidence, whatever, because especially if the leader of a certain group or whatever, or bring a voice in the group, because we all have them. Yeah. Like, people don't want to be like, hey, everybody, there's reasons why this stuff is classified A-type personalities and stuff like that, because some people just have that in them. Some people are just naturally born leaders. And stuff like that. So one person say, I'll go ahead and do that. Then other people be like, you know what, I don't think it's that bad, I'm going to go too. But it's just kind of like I say, just with the parade going on and stuff. And then, like I say, stuff I've seen on the media, social media and stuff, it need to be like, do we let our environments rule us? Yeah. Kind of thing. Do our environments control us? Like, does groupthink control us? Yeah. Like, how much of you, kind of thing, when you really kind of ask yourself that question, you really see how much of a leader are you?
Yeah, because you have to be able to step outside and be like, okay, this is what I feel. This is, you know, like you said, if I'm going to be the one to be like, you know what, I kind of want to go to the Pride Parade just to show support, then a lot of times that step is going to be, like you said, contagious. Yeah. That confidence is going to step out into the rest of your group because you have the personality to be that. Some of them are going to be like, oh, no, fuck that, I ain't going. Yeah. But there's going to be a few that be like, well, I was kind of fit. I felt like I wanted to, but I wasn't going to be the one to do it. Yeah. So sometimes it takes that person. And you may not be that person. Yeah. But just know that most of the time, everybody isn't thinking the same.
Don't be scared to be yourself.
Yeah, don't be scared to be yourself. That's like the moral of that story.
Yeah, because it's not just about pride. Like I say, Pride, the parade and the Pride Month, whatever, brought that conversation up. But just with anything in life, whatever, because you have some people, like I use an example, like somebody go off on vacation. Here at home, I don't smoke weed, I don't do that type of thing, blah, blah, blah. But they go on vacation and whoever they're with, like, hey, man, let's smoke. But you know what? Let me go ahead and hit that one time. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing that because you're not around that group that you feel gonna think negative of you.
Right. It's just a confidence thing. And you don't let your environment control your confidence. Yeah, you should be confident regardless.
Be free, be yourself in anything you do in life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
be confident in all things, man.
So you want to touch on that legal thing real quick and then get out?
The who?
The legal thing about the.
Oh, okay, yeah. Before we get out of here, because we about done for today. But before we get out of here, we just wanted to touch on real quick the whole Supreme Court decision came through. Well, today, but this will be yesterday when this comes out on Wednesday. This comes out on Wednesday. This happened on Tuesday. So the Supreme Court decision came through today, and so the Supreme Court decided to uphold Donald Trump's travel ban on, well, it's not just Muslim countries now because they added Venezuela and I think North Korea or somebody else to it. Yeah, so it's a travel ban on all these countries, and apparently the reason the Supreme Court upheld the travel ban was because they said it wasn't the writing in the travel ban wasn't unconstitutional. Now, you know, some of the justices like Justice Sotomayor, Justice Sotomayor had written that, you know, it was unconstitutional because Trump had said the reason he was doing it was because it was to the Muslims. But when the Supreme Court read it, supposedly the reason that they said it was good was because on the paperwork, it just said a travel ban for certain countries. It didn't have anything to do with religion or anything like that. So that's why they upheld it. But we all know in real life what really happened was the conservatives.
Republicans just basically just voted for party.
Yeah, because
like I'm saying, it could be something written on paper like, black people provide a certain service to the community that will be beneficial for all of us, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And we like, that's fucking slavery, fuck this shit. Because Trump will be on things talking about like, yeah, you niggas need to get back in the field and stuff like that. But Supreme Court be like, well, he never said that. He just said it'd be more beneficial on paper.
Yeah, on paper, that's what
that y'all would contribute for the community in this way.
Contribute in the building of the economy.
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying? Some word and shit, whatever that.
Yeah.
We just taking out the visual tape facts that, hey, is racist and racist shit.
Yeah, but basically, we just want to bring it up before we got out because, people need to pay attention to, shit that y'all vote for.
They taking away people's civil liberties. Y'all looking at these, a lot of these Mexican natives, which at the end of the day, everybody that's being stopped at the border ain't Mexican.
Right.
They have people like from Guatemala, Honduras,
Central South America.
Who kids, just imagine this. Just imagine you having a daughter or a son that you trying to escape the drug cartel or just high crime, period, and you get to the border seeking asylum and somebody takes your son or your daughter away from you and basically tells them, oh yeah, I'm gonna go give them a shower, I'll be right back with your child.
Yeah.
But then you're in Texas and your child's in New York.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So you have to think about things like that because if they doing stuff like with the travel ban against Muslims, they separating people at the border from their kids and talking about we're gonna build a wall just to keep y'all out. Basically saying that we're gonna get rid of due process with the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
Yeah. That
everybody deserves a right to be heard in court. They're trying to take that away from us. What makes they ain't gonna do nothing to your black ass?
Right. You just gotta pay attention because shit's not gonna stop at one point. So it's gonna keep moving until somebody puts it to a stop. So we gotta start paying more attention to what we're voting for and all of that stuff because midterms coming up in November.
You better get out there and vote.
Make sure you register so y'all can vote in November.
Vote early.
Yeah, get into the early elections so you ain't gotta wait in line. I mean, just pay attention to everything on the ballot. That's what I will say about the midterm election. Pay attention to everything on the ballot. Everybody on the ballot. Don't just go in blind. At least know something about something, even if you don't know everything, because it takes a lot to know everything about politics. But if you know a little bit about something, then that'll help.
Yeah, and if somebody's telling you don't vote because your vote don't mean nothing, don't listen to that person. Unfriend them from Facebook or social media, whatever they're talking about. Because when you voting for the top of the ticket for president and stuff like that, you can feel like your vote doesn't mean anything. But you're also voting for the judges around your city and your district.
Right, you got local elections.
Your local constable. You know what I'm saying? People that we quick to cry and be like, oh, they shot such in the back, whatever, and then the cops get off, and we wonder why they get off. Well, hell, the judge that held it was somebody that got elected.
Right.
We put them in position. Yeah, we put them in that position. So while we want to go ahead and protest and stuff is cool, but at the same time, you have to use your vote. A lot of our grandparents and stuff like that died for their right.
Yeah.
So you need to get out there and do it.
Yeah, but overall, just make sure y'all pay attention to everything that's going on. Take care of yourselves. Take your vacations. Do what you got to do. I think that's about it. You got anything else, Wash?
I think that's it. Hopefully Ashley will join us next week.
Yeah.
No traffic and stuff like that. But if that's it, we hope you laughed a little, learned a lot, and we hope we have helped you find the remedy to whatever's ailing you. I always mess up with that.
Yeah.
This is What's the Remedy podcast.
Shit, at least you do your drop.
You do yours again.
Mama said you better be home. When them street lights on. Hey, when the street lights on. Hey, when the street lights on. They ain't doing nothing but wrong. When them street lights on. Hey, when the street lights on. Cause when the street lights on,